this year. And where can people in Woonsocket, Pawtucket, all right, PRs from Massachusetts, okay? Where can all these people find us the best way? You guys with me on that? So that's the general direction. 295 or 95. So any questions about number 1? Pretty simple? Good. Simple, simple, simple. Number 2, my second S. Write down slowly. Last minute decision to have the LY there. All right. So slowly. Key to directions. You gotta go slowly, 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 slowly. Now going slowly does not mean you speak to them like they are mentally handicapped. Does that make sense? Okay, Billy. All right, you're going to. It doesn't mean that. It just means you gotta go really, really slowly. All right. I'm gonna show this to you because here's what our directions. Here's what our directions look like.
Thanks.
Did I ignore Bruno? Jerk. All right. So here's how to get here from 295, and here's how to get here from 95. All right? Here's how to get here from Rhode Island College, where we have tons of students applying from. And then here's how to get here from URI, which is also where we have tons of students applying from. During the summertime, most of them won't be coming from campus. Most of them will be coming from 95 or 295. And then if you look on the second page, I have the bus schedule there as well. For Sundays, holidays. Ooh, can you repeat that?
Smart.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm such a jerk. Anyway, thank you. So anyway, what were we doing? Oh, directions. So there's a bus schedule and there's the main directions. Now, here's how this kind of works. This can be a little bit confusing. It says directions here, and then it says on the bottom of directions, it says go to main directions. I think somebody's old boss is calling them. Okay. So main directions over here. This is the main directions. That's the camera? Okay, just make it not do that. All right? Yeah, hit it. That's a great idea. All right? You'll figure something out. So anyway, the main directions, which you see as right there. These are the ones you go to. So here's what I'd like you to do. These are the different steps, bullet by bullet by bullet. By the way, are these a lot more simple than MapQuest? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Absolutely. If these are the main bullets, I want to really teach you what I'm trying to teach you here. And to do this, I'll need a volunteer. So, Miss Dakota, all right, here's what I'd like you to do. I actually need you to leave the room for a minute. Can you do that? Because I'm gonna tell people stuff. You can bring your directions with you. And here's all I'm gonna have you do. When you come back, I'm gonna be like a caller. All right, and then I'm going to have you kind of give me directions, and then I'm going to have everybody else write the directions down. It's real simple. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right, I'll let you know. Just go in. You can go right behind the Push Weeks poster. That one right there, right on the right hand side. No, and I'll tell you. Now, no listening against the door, because if you know what I'm doing in here, then that won't be good. Okay? All right, rock and roll. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. Take out scrap paper. And what I'm going to teach is I'm going to teach the concept of slowly. All right, it's really easy to follow these directions. All you have to do is read them. Take exit 6A, Route 6 East, Killingly Street exit, right off the exit. But here's what I want you guys to do. Ready? I'm going to have her read directions to me. And what I want you to do is when she goes on to the next direction, I want you to stop writing and start rewriting her new direction. So let me give you a perfect example. So Dakota's going to be saying, take exit 6A and get off at the Killingly Street exit. After the Killingly Street exit, you're going to take a right off the exit, and then you're going to see Hartford Avenue. At Hartford Avenue, take a right onto. Does that make sense? All right. And this is what I need to. This is how I want you guys to do this drill. Now, I've done this drill for 5 or 6 years. And to date, I don't think I've ever had anybody nail it the first time they've ever done it. but you never know. It could be the first. So, you guys ready? You understand? All right. Don't tell her, and for the love of God, don't tell her to slow down. Slow down. Don't say a word. Your job is to write and then switch. Okay? Ready? 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 Miss Dakota. By the way, big round of applause for Dakota for volunteering. Pretty cool stuff. Yay. Don't you love how I call it volunteering? All right. Awesome. Have a seat right over there. And here's what we're gonna do. It's real simple. And part of me, just so you know, you're like, oh, Mike wants me to mess up, or Mike thinks I'm going to mess up. Part of me hopes you do, because I'm trying to teach something. If you do it perfectly, I was just telling these guys that that's never been done in 5 or 6 years perfectly. So here's all you're going to do. You're going to ask me like I'm a caller. I'm scheduled. You're going to say, okay, Mike, are you coming from 295 or 95? And then what you're going to do is you're going to give me directions, just like you'd give directions to a caller, so that way I can, write them down and do my thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Good stuff?
Okay.
All right. You ready? Nice and loud. Nice and loud. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike, are you coming from 295 or 95?
By the way, you sound awesome already.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, keep going. Keep going. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I'm sorry. What were we doing? Go ahead.
All right, Mike, are you coming from 295 or 95?
I'm coming from 295.
Okay, so here's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Take exit 6A, Route 6 East.
Okay.
Killingly Street exit.
Okay. Killingly Street. Got it. Okay.
Then take right off the exit.
Okay.
Then Then take a right at the Citgo gas station onto Hartford Avenue.
Okay.
500 feet on the left, you'll see a Sunny Hill Farm convenience store.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then there should be a parking lot that is across the street from the store.
Okay.
Then walk to the front of the beige building to get to the other side.
Got it.
And there should be a vector sign above the entrance. Second floor, door on the right.
Awesome. Give her a huge round of applause. Very well done. Okay. All right. Now, first of all, let me tell you what you did really, really well there. Did you notice how she followed the skeleton outline? Did you notice how she kept them simple? She didn't make it conversational. She's just like, right off this, right off this. She followed the script, which I know I beat that horse like to death, but I'm going to keep killing the thing, okay? She followed the script. Now, all right, here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to rip out your page that you just took your notes on, and I'm going to teach, I'm teaching everybody, but I'm going to show Dakota, what it is we were doing. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. No, you don't. You don't. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you're fast, right? Good for you, Dan. All right? Thank you. Okay? So here is, you gave me your notes.
What was I supposed to do?
Oh, the directions that you wrote down.
Oh.
It's like, this looks like what I just taught you.
Sorry.
All right, don't worry about it. All right, so here's what I had everybody do. See, the tendency is that when you're giving callers directions, the tendency is to want to give them directions, and as soon as they acknowledge you, you keep going. And how did I acknowledge you? I was like, okay, I got it. Major problem. The speed by which people hear something is very different by the speed by which we write something. And what I had everybody do, all right, and again, I totally set you up for this, so don't even, you're not, all right? Anybody would have done this. You were just the courageous one that let me volunteer you, okay? I told everybody, listen to what she writes down, and when you go on to the next direction, all right, I want you to stop writing and go on to the next one. So, essentially what I got was what they wrote down. So, let me show you this. Take Route 6 East, Killing exit, right off exit, take right at Citgo, 500 feet, parking, walk to front, Vecto S. All right? That one's actually not that bad, okay? That's not bad at all. 6A, Route 6 East, Killing Street exit, right, Citgo, convenience store, parking lot, beige building, other side. Oh, this one's good. Some people write slower than this, by the way. Exit 6A, Killing right at Citgo, Sunny Hill Farm. So, I want you to imagine, Killing right. I want you to imagine, so what happens? I get an interview, I'm all excited about my interview, and then what happens is 5 hours later, okay, some of you PRAs, you're scheduling people, so what are they going to do? They're actually going to go to bed and wake up, and they're going to find their directions, they're going to look at it, and they're going to be like, apparently I have to kill somebody. All right? Killing the street, right off exit, right, 500 feet, parking, walk, Vector.